Episode 2 of Two Worlds starts where we left off, with Cram wandering towards the cabin and finding Fufa's body. Cram panics out of fear, disbelief, and extreme sorrow. He starts to see Fufa talking to him, and he cries into his chest, asking him to promise never to leave him. Later that night, Cram heads to the Moonlight Pond, where the rocket accidentally falls into the water. He tries to reach in to look for it, but he trips and falls into the pool while it coincidentally turns blue. Cram wakes up in the other world, and Tai finds him as he slips in and out of consciousness, seeing Fufa in his dreams. When he finally comes, he is shocked to see Tai, who looks like the Tai he knows from his world but does not have a scar on his face. Cram freaks out when he sees Tai and gets a flashback of when Tai killed his mother. He offers him clothes that are precisely his size to change into and a towel to dry up. Once he is changed, Tai asks for his name, and he is shocked to learn that his name is Cram. It seems like Tai knows someone with the same name and the same face, so he asks Cram to accompany him to see someone and figure out what is happening. Tai takes Cram to Aunt Lou, who tells him he looks like someone named Cram, whom they used to know, but this Cram has been dead for 3 years. Aunt Lou asks Cram about the Moonlight Pool, and he tells them that he accidentally fell into it when the water turned blue. Therefore, Aunt Lou tells him about traveling between worlds, confirming that the legend of the Moonlight Pool is true. Cram does not believe the story about crossing boundaries to another world, so he runs out of the place to look for his house. However, there is no more house, and he sees his name written on a stone outside. Cram wanders around the familiar but different place, remembering taking the same route as Fufa when he took him to his office building. He cannot get in. He stands outside when he notices Fufa's car drive by and confirms that he is alive in this world. Tai takes Cram back home and dresses his wounds. He learns Tai no longer works with the Poor's gang and is not close to Fufa. Cram asks about his family in this world, and we learn that his father died not so long after Cram's death. He realizes that he has neither family nor friends in this world and feels lonely, but Tai offers him a place to stay until they figure out how to get him back to his world. The following day, Tai and Cram visit Aunt Lou and learn that the Moonlight Pool will turn blue again in 3 months, and he can travel back home. Cram plans to save Fufa but needs Tai's help, who is unwilling to help. He says they are very close friends when asked why he wants to help Fufa so much. The next scene jumps to 3 months later, and Fufa starts to have bad dreams about someone choking him to death. His assistant informs him that his father wants to see him at the office. Adisak tells Fufa that he is planning to get married to Janda, announce Fufa as his successor after the wedding, and retire. Fufa asks if his father is sure of Janda, and he says he is certain she is the one even though she is younger than him. Fufa says that he respects his decision as long as he is happy. Adisak advises Fufa to prepare for a new world of complications after the succession. Next, Fufa is in his office when his assistant brings him some files to sign. The assistant notices that he has not had breakfast and insists that he eats and takes his pills, or else the Poor gang will notice that the company has a weak leader and attack them. Fufa promises to eat but first asks to bring in the applicants for the bodyguard position who are waiting outside. Tai is among the applicants, and he introduces himself as Bill. It seems he passed the interview because there was another batch of interviews, and this time, Cram was among them, and Tai was standing beside Fufa like a bodyguard. The following scenes are flashbacks trying to explain how we got from Cram telling Aunt Lou and Tai that he wants to save Fufa so they can apply for jobs at his company. Cram tries various ways, pleading with Tai to make him change his mind, but he only manages to get through when he opens up and tells the truth about why he is determined to save his life. Cram says he withheld the truth since he thought Tai might not understand having a relationship with a man. We are then returned to the present with Fufa interviewing Cram and the other 3 applicants. However, he easily upsets Fufa when the answer to his question is about Fufa, so he takes it as trying to sweet-talk his way into the company. However, Cram has an ace in the bag, and before leaving, he mentions that he wants to work at the company because his Aunt Lou has always told him about Fufa. The mention of Aunt Lou changes Fufa's mind since he wants to buy land from Aunt Lou, but it is not easy to get in touch with her. Cram promises to help Fufa set up a meeting with Aunt Lou. In exchange, he wants to work at the company. The deal is too good for Fufa and Cram to get the job. On the way home, Ty talks about the similarities between this Cram and the dead Cram, saying that the two are so much alike. Cram wonders about their relationship. Ty says that he and Cram were quite close. The main reason why he is helping this Cram is that he adores his Cram and misses him. In contrast, Cram notes that this Ty and the Ty from his world are very different since the Ty in his world killed his mother. Additionally, unlike the other Ty, he is kind and much more likable, prompting Cram to wonder how people could be the same but different. Ty whispers that the reason why he is different is that he got to know Cram. At the end of the episode, Cram lures Fufa to the Moonlight Pond on the day the pool is supposed to turn blue under the guise of taking him to meet Aunt Lou. Once they arrive at the pool, and it turns blue, Cram apologizes for what he is about to do but says he has to do it to save Fufa. Fufa is reluctant and struggles for a while before they both finally fall into the pool. The episode review. Episode 2 of Two Worlds is less exciting since the narrative is all over the place, confusing, and rushed. The writers do not take time to build up the story by drawing us into the story, but rush through scenes with time jumps and flashbacks that are so sudden that it is impossible to keep up. The acting is not quite polished, making it feel more like reading lines than delivering them, and the dialogue is not captivating. Regardless, I am giving it the benefit of the doubt, hoping it will pick up in the upcoming episodes since the power couple Max Nat, Ty and Cram, will definitely turn things around. The series premise is unique, and we have just begun, so the team has much room for improvement in the upcoming episodes. Share your first impressions about the episodes. What do you look forward to in the forthcoming episodes?